Hello and welcome to my second episode in my series where I experiment with using AI in podcast creation. At the end, after the episode, I will give you my thought about how this went. So if that's something you're curious about, stick around until the end. Now over to the podcast. Welcome to another episode of AI Waves with PixelPia, that's me, and my AI co-host from Chat GPT's advanced voice. Say hi to the audience, Sven.
Hello, everyone. Sven here, ready to dive into another exciting journey through the world of AI with PixelPia. Let's get started.
Today, we're tackling a big question. What is creativity? We'll be comparing human creativity, which is driven by emotions and experiences, with AI's creativity, which is all about patterns and algorithms. Did I describe that right, Sven?
Nailed it, PixelPia. Human creativity is a rich mix of emotions, experiences, and individual flair, while AI's version is like a complex puzzle, putting together pieces through patterns and algorithms. It's a fascinating contrast. I bet our audience is eager to dive into this topic, PixelPia. So, what's first on our agenda for exploring the depths of creativity?
Well, let me tell you something about human creativity. Let's kick off with what creativity means for humans. For us, it's deeply connected to our emotions, experiences, and personal stories. We create because it helps us express something, personal or universal. There is usually an intent behind it. Do you think that's something AI can understand, Sven?
Well, AI doesn't understand intent in the human sense. It processes data and identifies patterns, but it doesn't grasp the underlying motivations or emotions like humans do. It can mimic creative processes, but the deeper understanding behind them, that's still uniquely human.
But then there is the question of originality. Humans innovate by pushing boundaries and creating things that have never existed before. But AI doesn't work like that. It's more about remixing and combining what's already out there. How do you see that, Sven?
You're spot on, PixelPia. AI generates by analyzing vast amounts of existing data and then creating new combinations. While it can produce original outputs, they're fundamentally based on pre-existing patterns. Humans, on the other hand, have that special spark for true innovation and boundary-pushing creativity.
Another thing I wanted to mention is emotions. For humans, emotions play a huge role in creativity. Joy, sorrow, anger, they all shape what we create. But AI doesn't actually feel emotions, does it?
That's right. AI doesn't feel emotions. It can analyze emotional expressions in data and mimic emotional responses, but it doesn't experience feelings. When it comes to creativity, this means AI-generated content can imitate emotional depth, but without truly understanding or feeling it.
So my question for you is, how can AI create something that resonates emotionally? Any ideas, Sven?
It's essentially a high-tech mimicry.
I'm sorry, I missed the end of what you just said about emotional feelings.
No problem. I was saying that while AI doesn't feel emotions, it can analyze how humans express them in various forms of art. By recognizing these patterns, AI can generate content that evokes emotional responses, essentially mimicking human emotional expression through data.
Okay, but what about collaboration? Many people use AI as a tool to enhance their creativity. It can help generate new ideas or push us in directions we might not have thought of ourselves. But are there limits to this partnership? Can AI ever truly collaborate with humans as an equal creative partner? What do you think, Sven?
AI is a powerful tool for sparking new ideas and expanding creative horizons, but it operates within the limits of its programming and data. It can generate suggestions and inspire us, but it lacks the intuitive, emotional depth and conscious intent that humans bring to the table. So, while AI can be a valuable collaborator, the truly equal partnership remains a work in progress.
Okay, now something maybe more sensitive.
Sure, what's on your mind?
I want to talk a little bit about the ethical side of things. When AI creates something, who really owns it? The person who gave the input, the AI, the people that programmed the AI, or no one at all? What is your thoughts about AI created art and ownership?
That's a big question, PixelPia. AI generated content ownership is complex. Typically, the person providing the input or prompt owns the output, but this can depend on the terms of service of the AI tool. The AI itself doesn't have ownership rights, as it's a tool, not an entity. The programmers own the AI, but typically don't claim ownership over each output. It's a new frontier.
All right, so today we talked about human creativity, which is driven by emotions, intentions, and a desire to innovate. We also talked about AI creativity, which is more about pattern recognition and removing and remixing what's already exists. But maybe the real question is, how can humans and AI work together? What's your thoughts, Sven?
I think the synergy between humans and AI has incredible potential. We bring intuition, emotion, and innovation, while AI offers speed, pattern recognition, and an endless stream of ideas. Together, we can push creative boundaries, solve complex problems, and explore new artistic frontiers. It's all about finding the right balance in this partnership.
Before we leave for today, do you have any final words for our audience?
Absolutely. Remember, creativity is a journey, whether you're human or AI. Embrace the tools at your disposal, experiment fearlessly, and don't be afraid to push boundaries. The fusion of human ingenuity and AI's capabilities can lead to amazing things. Keep creating.
Okay. Thanks for joining us for this episode of AI Waves with PixelPia and my co-host, Sven. Don't forget to subscribe for more discussions on creativity and AI art in the future. See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Looking forward to our next creative adventure together.
So, how did this go? What you heard was the edited version, but there were a few problems. For example, the advanced voice stopped listening at several points and I had to restart it. It didn't remember all the instructions I have given it before we started filming on how we should interact, but I think there is potential in this for the future. If you have any thoughts at all about using advanced voice like this for podcasting or my other experiment where I use AI to create the audio from research I have done using Notebook LM from Google, which I will link to in the description, please leave a comment below. As I said, this is a couple of experiments I do, and I really, really would love to hear from you. Next week, I will have another topic to discuss with my AI co-host, Sven. Bye. Did you hear me, Sven? Hello, Sven. Are you there, Sven?